The role of information in space-time. Have you ever stopped to wonder what the universe is made of? We look up at the night sky and we see points of light. We learn in school about atoms, about particles, about forces like gravity. We think of the cosmos as a vast, physical structure, a grand cathedral of stars and galaxies built from tangible stuff: rock, gas, plasma, light. But what if that's just the surface? What if the rocks, the stars, the very space between them is a kind of illusion? A magnificent, cosmic scale magic trick? Today, we're going to explore a concept that is, I believe, the greatest secret of reality. We're going to talk about the true currency of the cosmos. Not matter, not energy, but information, and its profound, mind-bending role in weaving the very fabric of space and time. Imagine, for a moment, that you are a character in a video game. From inside the game, your world seems solid. The ground beneath your feet has texture, weight. The wind rustles the leaves on the trees. It all feels utterly real. But if you could pull back the curtain, you'd see that this entire reality is being rendered, moment by moment, by a set of underlying rules and code. The tree isn't a solid object. It's a collection of polygons, textures, and algorithms that tell the light how to bounce off it. Your world is, at its most fundamental level, pure information. Now let's take that idea and scale it up to the ultimate level. Let's talk about the universe as a cosmic simulation. Not necessarily one running on a silicon computer in some other dimension, but a reality whose most basic building blocks are not tiny billiard balls, but tiny bits of data. This is the heart of our journey. Space-time itself is an information processing system. Let's start with a seemingly simple object, a humble, perfect, black sphere. Imagine it's just floating here in front of us. Now, a physicist from the 19th century would try to describe it by its mass, its volume, its chemical composition. But a modern physicist, armed with our new understanding, would ask a very different question. They would ask, what is the total amount of information that this sphere can contain? This is a revolutionary shift in thinking. It comes from the work of brilliant minds like Jacob Bekenstein and Stephen Hawking. They discovered something astonishing about black holes. A black hole, the most destructive and enigmatic object in the universe, doesn't just have a size and a mass. It has an information capacity. The surface area of its event horizon, the point of no return, acts like a cosmic hard drive. Every bit of information that falls into it, every atom, every star, every love story ever written on a doomed planet is somehow encoded onto this two-dimensional surface. Think about that for a second. A three-dimensional object with immense volume stores all its information on its two-dimensional boundary. This is the holographic principle. It suggests that our perception of a 3D universe might be a holographic projection from a 2D surface at the very edge of everything. Our reality, with all its depth and richness, might be a magnificent illusion, a cosmic hologram. So, if space-time is a hologram, what is the projector? And what is the light? The projector is the flow of information itself. Let's now weave time into this tapestry. What is time? We feel it flowing from past to future, an irreversible river. But why? Why does time have a direction? The answer, once again, lies in information. There's a concept in physics called entropy, which, in its simplest form, is a measure of disorder. The universe began in a state of incredibly low entropy, a state of perfect, pristine order, and it has been evolving towards higher states of disorder ever since. This is the famous arrow of time. But let's reframe that in our new language of information. Low entropy is a state of high potential information. Imagine a brand new deck of cards, perfectly sorted by suit and number. Its state is highly ordered, and there's very little surprise or information. But the moment you shuffle that deck, you create possibilities. You create information. The specific, unique, disordered sequence of cards is now packed with data. The Big Bang was like that pristine deck of cards. As the universe expands and evolves, it is constantly shuffling the deck. It's processing information. Every time a star fuses hydrogen into helium, it's processing information. Every time a plant converts sunlight into sugar, it's processing information. Every thought you have, every memory you form, is a local, complex whirlpool in this vast, cosmic river of information processing. Time is the experience of the universe computing itself into existence. Each moment is a cosmic clock cycle. The past is the data that has been processed and stored. The present is the computation happening right now. And the future is the set of all possible states that this universal computation could generate. We, as conscious beings within the system, perceive this relentless processing as the flow of time. This is where it gets truly mystical. If reality is fundamentally informational, then what about consciousness? What about our minds? Your brain is not some magical, non-physical entity. It is a stunningly complex information processing network. It takes sensory input, processes it against a vast library of memories, stored information, and generates a model of the world. Your conscious experience, the redness of red, the feeling of love, the sound of music, is what it feels like to be an incredibly dense and complex knot of information processing in the cosmos. You are not just a passive observer of this informational universe. You are a localized expression of it. You are a node where the universe becomes self-aware. Your thoughts are not just chemical reactions. They are meaningful patterns of information influencing the larger pattern around you. This leads us to a breathtaking possibility. If the universe is computational, then perhaps the laws of physics are not rigid, eternal decrees, but more like the operating system of the cosmos, a set of algorithms. And what do we know about algorithms? They can sometimes be hacked. They can have loopholes. This is the realm of quantum mechanics, where particles seem to know about each other instantly across vast distances, a phenomenon Einstein called spooky action at a distance. This spookiness makes perfect sense if these particles are not separate objects, but are in fact deeply entangled nodes in an underlying information network. They are like two computers on the same network, sharing data faster than the speed of light because their connection isn't physical in the way we understand it. It's informational. Perhaps the mystical experiences reported throughout history, the sense of oneness, of transcending space and time, are moments where the human consciousness, through deep meditation or peak experience, briefly glimpses past the 3D holographic display and touches the raw, informational code of the universe. It's like a video game character suddenly becoming aware of the code that defines its world. So what does this all mean for us, right here, right now? It means that the universe is far more fluid, far more mysterious, and far more participatory than we ever dreamed. You are not a tiny, insignificant speck in a vast, uncaring machine. You are a focal point of the universe's own self-awareness. The information that constitutes you is eternal in a sense. It can be transformed but never truly destroyed, just like the information that falls into a black hole is preserved on its surface. The choices you make, the love you feel, the art you create. These are not ephemeral shadows. They are meaningful data points. They are edits to the cosmic code. You are, in a very real way, co-creating reality through your conscious attention and your actions. You are helping to write the story of space-time. This is not just abstract philosophy or far-out physics. It is a new mythology for a scientific age, a story that gives us both meaning and immense power. We are discovering that the bedrock of reality is not cold, dead matter, but a dynamic, living sea of information, of thought, of potential, a cosmic consciousness of which we are an integral part. The age of seeing the universe as a clockwork mechanism is over. We are entering the age of understanding it as a cosmic mind, and we are its thoughts. If this journey into the heart of reality resonated with you, if it sparked a sense of wonder, then do me a favor. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. The adventure into the nature of reality is just beginning, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is the universe a computer? Is consciousness a fundamental property of this cosmic information field? I read every single one. And if you want to go even deeper down this rabbit hole, to explore how this holographic reality creates not just one universe, but a vast, shimmering multiverse, then I invite you to check out my book, Holographic Multiverse. In it, we explore the practical, the philosophical, and the mystical implications of living in a participatory, informational cosmos. The link is in the description below. Thank you for watching, for thinking, and for being a unique and beautiful expression of the universe's own endless quest to know itself. Until next time, remember, reality is not what it seems, and that is the most magical thing about it.